Hi, this is Roger with Agland Coop, and today Jason and I are going to talk a little bit about some of your spring preparations, getting your fertilizer started. There's a lot of people have their winter wheat fertilized and working on their corn, and a lot of the beans are already fertilized. There's products to make sure that your fertilizer is going to be there when you need it. So give us a call about that if you haven't already. We also have several pre-plant weed control programs that is going to give you a little more flexibility as far as the timing is coming back with a second pass and with an insecticide or a fungicide or whatever else you would like to do then. And with that, Jason's going to talk a little bit more about that.
This is Jason with Agland Coop in Delmont. I wanted to visit with you growers today on some herbicide applications and some programs for this coming spring in front of corn and soybeans. I know looking outside, according to the weather and the temperature, it doesn't seem like it, but another 30 days from now we could be seeing corn going in the ground. And if you haven't done it yet, there are some chemical programs that we need to take a look at. Herbicide resistance, glyphosate resistance has been a big thing here the last couple of years. You know, we've been seeing some water hemp, some kochia, things like that, lamb's quarters that are starting to show some resistance in the area to glyphosate. Now on the corn side, we do have a lot of good options that a guy can put out to fight these resistant weeds. You know, we can start off with a good foundation pre, like a Balance Flex, followed by a Lotus, a Dual, followed by a Halex GT and Atrazine, or a Verdict, followed by a Touchdown and Status. You know, all three of these programs have 4 different modes of actions to fight against resistant weeds. I know on the soybean side it's been a little tougher. You know, there's not that many new chemistries coming out, and there hasn't been. You know, basically what the best thing you can do is start off with a good foundation pre, start off with a clean field. You know, put a pre down like Prefix we use a lot of, followed by glyphosate. Optil is also another good pre that we use a lot of, and even looking at some of the older chemistries, the Prowl, the Treflans, you know, are really good on some of your small seeded broadleaves. But that's the main thing, is to start off with a good pre-plant in front of soybeans. Post-emerge, there isn't a lot of options. You know, of course, we got glyphosate, but with some of our resistant issues, we've been seeing some problems the past couple of years with water hemp, kochia, lamb's quarters, you know, just to name a few. But on the post-emerge side, we've got a couple different options to put down a good residual with post-emerge with the glyphosate. We can put out a product called FlexStar GT, which is a combination of FlexStar and Touchdown. Outlook, which has been around for quite a few years, is now labeled for post-emergent soybeans. So we can run 10 ounces of Outlook post-emerge, and that's going to add some season-long residual out there as well. Other tank mix partners we look at in soybeans would be FlexStar for water hemp. We use a lot of Harmony, which helps out with lamb's quarter control. There's other products like Cadet that helps us out with, you know, if we've got some velvet leaf issues. But, you know, on the corn side, we've always had a good selection of herbicides to help fight against resistance weeds. But soybean side's been a little different. But if you've got specific fields that you have some issues with some of these products, or some of these weeds, I should say, you know, we do have a good selection of products to try out in your field to help control some of the issues that we might be having out there. So with that, again, this is Jason with Agland Coop. Feel free to stop in or give us a call, and we can talk over some more of these programs with you. Thank you.